back to my channel if you are new here. My name is Mia and I'm in my last year of school to become a teacher. This is just a everyday makeup routine, what I do to go to school, what I do when I go out. So if you want to see how to get this look, go ahead and stay tuned. So I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup. As I said, that looks really weird. I am going to dinner tonight with my family and with Dallas to celebrate my brother's new job. I thought I would show you my everyday makeup of what I do when I go to school or when I'm kind of going out for the evening. I do a little bit more, I feel like, to go out for the evening. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you that. So I hope you enjoy, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. So I usually start with a primer. This is just a Wet n Wild face matte primer. So yeah, I start with the, oh my, do you see that? What in the world? Okay. Well, I don't need that much. So I just go ahead and put that all over. And I always start my makeup with a wash face and like usually one serum and then a moisturizer, just so my skin is like prepped for the makeup. Yeah, I just put that all over my face, that sink in for a second. Once that is done, I will go in with my foundation. I just use this Sephora foundation. If you want any of the actual products, let me know. But I thought as I do my makeup, I would kind of talk to you guys about like teaching and how I'm feeling about going into student teaching. Basically, I came in as a like digital media major my freshman year of college, and I quickly changed from that after 1 year to human services and psychology, which I really liked both of those. I didn't think of like what I would want to do with it. I mean, I thought about being a therapist, but then I was like, I didn't really want to go to school, and like to go to grad school, which you kind of have to do to be a therapist. And I was just like already like, don't want to go to school any longer. So that I was like, I don't want to do that. I knew I didn't want to do that. I was kind of just thinking like what I would want to do. And I had two of my teammates, because as I said, I played basketball for 4 years at Grandview. So since I knew them and they were both going to be teachers, after talking to them and stuff, I just kind of felt like that's what I was called to do. And so I went in going into my junior year, like the summer before my junior year, and I switched my major to education. And I knew that I would probably have to go an extra year because I was starting so late. And I did, and here I am in my extra year, almost 3 years later, and I'm going in, or this is my 5th year. And it kind of is really hard, honestly, because all of my friends that I have that are in my like grade, they graduated and they're like all working, and it's just weird because like I don't live on campus anymore, or like I'm not involved in basketball anymore. So it's very different. This is a very different year for me. In my last year of school, and then gonna student teach. So like I'm still in college, but I also just got married. And so it's just kind of weird. By the way, this is a Wet n Wild, just a loose powder. And I usually just put it on the areas under my eyes and then in my T-zone. I haven't regretted 1 second of switching my major, because as soon as I was in a classroom, I knew that I would, like, that's what I wanted to do. As little, I used to play school and like want to play teacher and stuff like that. When I look back, I'm like, it doesn't shock me that I want to be a teacher, because I think I always have. I just didn't really know it, and I never even really thought about it for some reason. Maybe that's because I didn't have the best school experience, actually, that I could have, like, and so I actually didn't like school for a really long time. So I was like, why would I want to be a teacher when I don't even like going to school? But that quickly changed once I found something that I really liked doing, like education, and I have been really happy since. So talking a little bit about like my school and like what you have to do in order to get your licensing. Pretty much have to do 3 practicums and a bunch of classes that are really specific to education. I'm not gonna name all of them because there's so many, but you have all these classes that you have to take for your college to like allow you to continue into the education program and go to your practicums. I've had 3 practicums. I've had a practicum in a kindergarten classroom, a 3rd grade classroom, and now I'm currently in a reading interventionist classroom. And that honestly, like, I like it because I'm learning so much about like assessment data and stuff like that that I've never known about. Like, they are so fun and I teach them and I really like them a lot. I just, as I've expressed, have a really big heart for kindergarten, like in that age group in 1st grade. But when I was originally going to switch to education, I knew that I wanted to be in kindergarten. Like, I don't know what it was, but I have always known that kindergarten is where I want to be. And recently I don't really second guess it, but I just know so many kindergarten teachers who say how hard kindergarten is. And it kind of makes me nervous because I'm like, what if I actually like think I want to do it and then I don't? And that's kind of how I feel with teaching in general. Like, I've never had a moment when I've been in a classroom or teaching that I'm like, I don't want to do this. But like, because so many people say that are teachers currently, it like kind of scares me a little bit. And even like the teachers at my school and stuff, like they get so stressed out and then they pretty much are like, are you sure you want to be a teacher? And I'm like, I think. My whole like point is that this is a really weird season of my life. I wish I knew right away that I wanted to be a teacher and that I graduated in 4 years and that now I'm working because my husband is working and I'm not working, and that's hard. Like, I also don't really want to have a job while I am student teaching. That's like a choice. That's why I made the choice to not play basketball, because we got a COVID year and I did not take it. I just didn't want to have to do that while I student taught. I kind of like chose teaching in my future career over playing basketball another year. But pausing on that, I'm taking the Revlon Color Stay Shape line, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a wing. I literally just pull it out from my natural lash line. But I don't want it to sound like it's all negative, because I am just so excited to start applying for jobs and student teach and be in my own classroom. I'm already ready to student teach now. Like, I wish it was just like time already, because I am just like, I just feel ready. Like, I feel like, actually I don't feel ready at all, but I'm like, I'm ready for the experience. But when it comes to like knowing what I'm doing, I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like my school, I mean, you can only get prepared. You can only be prepared so much for something before you just like have to go do it. And I think that teaching is like one of those things. Like, yes, you can practice, and yes, you can practice like lesson planning and being in the classroom, but like, I feel like you're never gonna feel ready until you're just like in there doing it. And I feel like I'm to that point. Like, I'm in my last semester of school, so I've done all the classes, all the lesson planning, all of that. And I'm just like, okay, like at this point, I'm like, there's no, like, continuing to do this is like not even really helping me. I just need to like get in there, and that's kind of how I feel. So a lot of times I feel really unmotivated to like go to class and like participate, because I'm like, I just feel like I want to be in the classroom. I'd rather just like be at my practicum all the time, probably. I just went in with the Rimmel London little eyebrow pencil, and now I'm going in with this e.l.f. Stay brow pencil. Like, it's a brow pencil, but it actually looks like a glue stick, and it's supposed to just make your brows stay like where you put them, I guess. I don't really know. I got this from Dollar Tree, this product. So I was like, I thought it was gonna be an eyebrow pencil, but then it like wasn't, and I was like, excuse me? I was very upset about that. I curl my eyelashes. This is the Tweezerman curler. Went ahead and did that, and then my favorite mascara ever, which I like must share. I'm pretty sure like everyone knows that this is a really good mascara, but it's the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in this like really small tube. It just makes your eyelashes like look so long. And this is a new one. I just got it today. So that's always fun. But yeah, I don't feel ready and prepared for student teaching, but I don't think I will, like, no matter what. I think it's just like I need to go. But I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to stop being in classes. And the last thing that I do Well, this is actually a tip that I have. I always put Vaseline on my lips, like before. I have a little bit on, but I'll do a little more. And at the end of my makeup, I take off all of my lip, like, product. I take it off so it gets all the foundation or anything that got on your lips off. I'm going to go ahead and use a finishing spray. It's Wet n Wild, okay? It's not even like, I don't even really like it, but I mean, it does the trick, I guess. I don't even know if finishing sprays work, so let that sit on there. And then last but never least, I have my highlighter. So on my nose, right there on my cheeks. Like so, and then I do go ahead and go on my inner corner. So this is the vibe. I just have these kind of flare jeans, not too flary, high-waisted, and then just tucked in this long sleeve shirt. This is actually from a boutique in Colorado. I don't really know what it is, but it's comfortable and warm. And then this is just a bomber jacket. This is from All Saints. This is actually my mom's. I borrow her clothes very often. So yeah, this is just kind of the fit, and then I might just wear like little booties. But that's what I'm gonna wear to dinner. All right, as I'm editing this video, I realized, of course, I never ended it off. So I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you're having a great day or a great week, and I will see you next time.